Hi everybody. Today we're going to see how I draw Bracer. Okay, I'm going to start off with a quick sketch for myself. So don't worry if you can't see this. This is for me, just to get the positioning right, and then I'll switch over to Sharpie. So don't worry about not being able to see. You'll be able to see in a minute. And then we'll switch over and you'll be able to draw along with me. Okay. Let's see. This is mostly just so I could get everything in the right position, make sure that I don't forget anything, and I don't know, to find something fun to do, you know? Okay, so let's see. And then also, this is for me to remember things like this leg patch pocket thing, you know? Because sometimes I'll forget, and then I gotta redraw, and that's not fun for anybody. Well, you don't know, you've never seen it, but that's not fun for me. That's what I'm trying to say. So I don't want to have to do that. Okay. Like that leg didn't work out. I'm gonna re-sketch that. It just didn't quite work out anatomy wise. Okay. There, that looks much better. Okay, so let's start adding some detail here. So she's got a bunch of packs on. Pouches, I guess. I never know what to call them. I'm going to call them pouches. She's got a bunch here. Oops, there's kind of spread right there. I did them too close. Can't pick up my pencil. So there's like a couple here, a couple there, a couple everywhere. Here a pouch, there a pouch, everywhere a pouch, pouch. There was a bracer on Fortnite, and she had a pouch. Alright. Okay, so I think that's good with the, let's see, the little details. Yeah. Let's see, let's draw her hand out. She's got like those flared sleeves. And let's see, we're gonna do this one on the simple on the hip, you know. Let's do this one as holding her hand up like a fist, you know. She's strong. She's a strong Fortnite character, right? Okay, so let's do, and with a fist we can do something super simple like the back of the hand, you know. And that way we don't really have to draw anything. We just draw in the back of a hand, that's about it. And then maybe one finger up, because sometimes when you make a fist like that, you know what I mean? So it's kind of like this is what it's going to end up being. Okay, so I think I'm good with that. Let's just finish up some face details. And there's not much to do to the face, right? Since she's got those big old glasses on. We just got to add that. Room for bangs. Let's see. About like that. And then her round hair. It's going to be around hair. Get it? Around here. Womp womp. Okay, draw the little hairs, or the long hair that she's got growing out like that. Okay, and then I gotta add a few more little tendrils on the back. And I guess she needs a nose and a mouth, huh? Let's see, so the eyes will be there. Gonna draw like that. That looks kind of weird, but when I ink it in, maybe it'll make more sense. Okay. I think I'm happy with this. I'm going to switch over to Sharpies now. Let's see. So you're welcome to follow along with Sharpie or use a pencil. I'm going to use a Sharpie fine point and a Sharpie pen. I'm going to do the Sharpie pen first just to get some of this detail. Oops, not this Sharpie pen. This is a medium. This one is a lot sharper. This is the sharpiest of sharpers. Okay, anyway, all jokes aside, so I'm going to do the hair first because it's over the glasses, or just the lines, and then I can draw the glasses. And I draw what's in front first. So I'm just drawing some hair tendrils, kind of laying over the glasses, like this. And I'll draw a couple more. But I don't want to draw too much because I'm going to do coloring, you know. That'll take care of the look of it, and because it's such a light look, I don't want to muddy it up with Sharpie. Okay, so now I can start to draw the glasses, the edges like that, and there's another level around. So what I'm going to try to do, this is going to be tricky. I'm going to try to make it over like this, and I'm going to try to draw that second line in there. So let's see if we can do this like this, and just kind of follow the edge of that other one, but inside like that, and then like that. Meh, not bad. Could have been better, but I'm gonna live with it. I'm happy with that. So I'm gonna draw a little bit of her nose like this, draw a couple of nostrils, real light. See, I'm not drawing much. I'm just kind of implying that the nose is there, because if I draw it all out, it's going to look cuckoo crazy because it's so tiny. If it was bigger, we could do all that detail, but we can't. We have to imply a lot of things. All right, so let's hang on a second. Let's finish up with the mouth. So I like drawing the inside of the middle of the mouth first, and then build off of that. I'm going to build the top lip. I'm going to build the bottom lip like that. And so then I know the chin's going to be right there, and I can bring it around to the rest of the face like this. And I'm going to thicken it up just a hair because I'm starting to get to the edges where the Sharpie, the big fat Sharpie fine point's going to be. And that's a lot sharper, so I'm kind of trying to match where that's going to be. Or the thickness is what I'm trying to say. Okay, and let's draw the rest of her hair with this fine Sharpie, or if you're just drawing with a pencil, you finish up with your pencil there. Okay, so there's where her hair is going to come in, and I'm not going to draw it all the way because I want it to be part of that long tendril. So I'm going to draw that like this, and I'm going to thicken it up just a hair. Get it? Womp womp. Let's do the other one too. And again, I'm going to go back, and I'm going to thicken it up just a hair. I'm kind of tracing over it, and that thickens it up. That's the best way to describe what I'm doing. And so now I'm going to draw the other part pretty much over it like that. Oops, didn't like what I was doing, so I retraced it. And on the outside of it, and then come to the point like that. So we're kind of following it on the other side just to try to keep the flow right, you know? The same thing here, just kind of stick close to it, and then touch, go back, and thicken it up like that. Okay, cool. I like that. Let's keep going. So let's draw the rest of her hair. So the rest of her hair is going to come around like this. Again, I'm going to thicken it up just a bit, just to match the fatness of that other Sharpie. And do this other side like that. Okay, and so her hair kind of goes back. Excuse me. I don't know where that came from. Her hair kind of goes back in the back. So she's got her hair forward for the bangs, and the rest of her hair is back. So to do that, we are going to go ahead and draw this line in like this. That's the back of her hair, and then the rest of it's going to kind of like that, and that's the back of her hair, like pulled back, you know, which is in kind of a bun, which is what this is. And we're going to thicken that up and add those little horn tendrils that she's got back there. Okay, so I think we're good with that. I'm going to switch over to the big Sharpie now, because that's all the fine point I wanted to add. and draw the rest of her. So I'm going to draw her neck, and let's draw her collar. That'll help us define where everything else is going to be. Okay, so then I can draw her neck like that, and draw her collar down to her vest, which goes around and cuts off the rest of this like that. So you can draw her shoulders in right here. This other one, we'll draw the shoulder in like that. And let's see, I want to draw these packs first, because like I said, I like to draw what's in front, then draw what's behind. So let's draw these little rectangular looking packs, something like that, and then we'll draw the little front pouch, or the cover, the top of it. I can't think of my words. My words are not working right. Okay, like that. And let's go ahead with the finer Sharpie and just add like the top part, just to show that it's, you know what I mean? It's 3D, like that. Okay, and I'm going to do the other ones over here too. This one I'm going to add the 3D in a different spot, like that, at the top. I'm going to add it down the side because we're looking at the side of it, you know, not the front of it like that. See, this is like this, something like that. Okay, all right, we won't get too much into it because that's a lot of detail. So let's see, there's another one back behind, so we could do something like that to simulate that, hey, there's something else back there. And now let's draw the rest. So now we're going to draw her vest like this, and it does have like a strap that kind of goes something like that, and more it's going to be more color than anything else, like that, and that gives it that edge. And then I can draw the way it comes around like this to give the rest of the features of the edges, you know. And it kind of it goes all the way around her, so there is like another part back there that isn't part, see, like her waist is right there, but the rest of it is back behind her like that. So that's kind of why I wanted to show you that edge real quick. Okay, and there's the other part of her waist. Well, let's go ahead and just draw where her belt is, so we don't have floating lines, you know. So that's this part. So now let's draw the rest of her arm. So I've got it folded at you, so there's going to be lots of creases like that. Then it's going to come down to the elbow like this, and I'm going to put in a whole bunch more creases there in a second. I just wanted to get going here. So her sleeve kind of folds out like that. All right, so let's stop there and add some creases so you can see what I'm doing. Okay, so basically, see how it's all bunged up? It's because of the way she's got her hand up at you. See, does that make more sense? Okay. Woo! I just threw my Sharpie at myself. Okay, so now I'm going to draw the rest of her hand. And it's going to be pretty simple because it's her forearm to her wrist, and then the back of her hand up like this. And this is all we're really going to do. There's not much else we can do because of the way we have it facing. But see, it's facing at you, so that's all you really got to do is something like that, and we're done, you know. We're not going to go too crazy because that's all we can do with that facing that. So we kind of get away with it a little bit by choosing that position. Okay, so let's draw her other one just on her hip, and I'm going to draw her shoulder out like this, and then again that big extended fold of her shirt to her elbows in there, so that means her forearms like this, and we're just going to draw like her hand on her hip. So same thing, we're going to get away with drawing the back of her hand, so that's pretty easy, right? And then something like that to simulate that it's bent, you know. Okay, so pretty cool. So we can just draw the legs and keep going from here. So we're going to draw her belt like this. Let's draw the front of it like that, something like that. And we can draw the rest of her pants. And she has a gun pouch, or a gun holster, gun pouch. We're going to draw something like this. Okay. Okay, so that's on the side, and I wanted to do that first so I can now draw her thigh behind it, you know, like that. So here again, I'm going to bring it down to her knee pad, and we're going to go ahead and draw the knee pad. That way you'll know where we are. Draw the other side of her leg. There's the pouch. There's her crotch right there. Come down here, do the same thing. And you know, no, there's no knee pad on this side. Yeah, so we can just keep drawing to the back of her leg, to her boot is what we can draw there. And here we can just go ahead and draw her thigh to her knee, down to her boot. And let's go ahead and close it off to show that, yeah, we're drawing the boot. Deal with it. We're drawing the boot. Okay, so she's got her knee pad, something like that. Okay. And oh, let's draw the straps. Like that. There's a buckle. Like that. And now we just got to draw the boots, basically. So I'm going to draw her pants down to her boots, like that. And boots are pretty easy because we're just going to follow the shoe down to the back of the foot, down to the front of the foot. And there's not much we're going to do because all that I want to take care of with in color. Okay, so I'm going to draw at least the front of the boot like that to give you an idea where we are. Let's draw the heel. I can see more of it like that. And that'll kind of show you where, let's see, we're going to draw. It looks kind of blank, so I want to do something for you. And then I'm going to add the shoelaces in that. Does that make more sense? Does that help you out? Okay, so let's do the other side too. I'll tell you what, let's add some of my favorite, creases and folds. Because we can, right? There's not much here. I'm gonna cover up that little mistake I did. Something like that, right? Just so you have something to draw. Okay, so let's draw her other boot now. So it is gonna be something like this, down to the heel, again front to the toe. Gonna draw that big tread, that, and again come in with a few little details. Look, I'm gonna connect that right there. That's what I didn't do. Okay, so I'm gonna draw the shoelace place. It's the shoelace place, like that. And there are like straps for the design of the shoe that I didn't see earlier, so I'm gonna at least put that in for you. Okay. Okay, I say let's take care of the rest with color. So that is Bracer. So here is my colored version. You could do it however you like. I just thought I'd show you how I decided to color it. If you'd like to color it like this, you can always pause the video here and use the coloring techniques that I used, or you can just make it your own. Remember, this is how I draw. You draw how you draw. Don't forget to like this video and subscribe for more adventures of how I draw. Plus, don't forget to hit that notification button to be updated about each new video.